Hey everybody, Practical Crypto Miner here, and this week we had an interesting update on Via Bitcoin, which is who I mine through with my L3s and my Z11s, and they added merge mining that included a coin called PEP. Upon researching this coin, I realized that it's actually different than the Pepe ETH coin, as it's its own blockchain, it's mineable, the fees are a lot lower, and the community is different, and it's still relatively small. So I thought I'd go and check out the community and whatnot, something like I did with Bells and with Lucky, and kind of see what was going on there, if the project was worth any sort of investment or a deeper look at. So today we will be kind of diving into what I found amongst that community, the project, the coin, also checking out the miners, how they're doing, how they're operating, profitability of them, which has gone down quite a bit. Currently, right now, Via Bitcoin is offering 0 fees for 30 days if you use their pool. I'll have my affiliate link in the description for that. Without further ado, let's move on. Okay, so currently we are getting about 1.8 gigahash a second, which in the last 24 hours then it'd be about 14 Doge, zero point zero 0.01 Bell, and 0.004 Litecoin. If we look at the total earnings within this period, you can see that there is also Lucky Coin and PEP that is being mined, and they added Junk Coin, it appears, as well. So you are merge mining with all of them. So the profit calculator over here says about $2 in profitability a day. That is not entirely true. It's actually quite a bit more. I would say probably closer to $4 a day in terms of profitability. And currently these things are really profitable and just churning and burning. Obviously, that depends on your electricity rates and the miner you have itself. I always recommend flashing them to hiveon as you have a little bit more. It's cleaner, smoother. There's more like configurations and things you can do within the menus, and you could also downclock the wattage and up and overclock the hashing rate, which leads to a lot better efficiency. So instead of at 900 watts, you're getting 500. You're getting 565, 566-ish. Looks like 560 is the average with 780 watts. In my opinion, it makes it 10 times more efficient in terms of what you're hashing and how much power you're outputting. It is easy to do, takes about 5 to 10 minutes to flash, and it gives you a lot more customability and options. Like, for instance, you can restart your miner remotely. You can use your phone, go on the website. You have your own private hash or key, I should say. You can log on, see your entire farm, and if one's not operating correctly, you can just reset it straight from the dashboard. So everything can be done remotely. I don't have to go down there and constantly check them or hit restart on the miner, unplug it, whatever I have to do. None of that is needed. I can just do it straight from the dashboard here, or if I'm away, I can do it from my phone. My Zcash miners currently are actually doing pretty well. One of them died. I have to kind of figure out what's going on with it. It's throwing a error code for the fan. I tried replacing the fan. It didn't work. So I'll have to look into that more. It needs to be cleaned too. They're pretty dusty from sitting in a basement for almost a year. But this single one is doing pretty well in terms of overall earnings, and I think I just got a payout recently from via BTC, but this is currently my earnings over the last, I would say, like 2 days potentially. Like I said, the profit calculator is not right on the ASIC website because it's not calculating the fact you're getting multiple other currencies at the same time as Litecoin. Merge mining is fantastic. So at the beginning of this video, I talked a little bit about PepCoin or PepeCoin, which is a very interesting project. What really struck me first was their community and how active it is. For only 8,000 people in a Discord channel, it is wildly active with a lot of support from everybody on there. Although started in January of 2024, it really started to pick up momentum around Octoberish due to the obvious meme coin hype that came to be, that sent really Doge and everything up substantially over the last couple months. What's interesting about relating this to the whole meme coin craze is under the frequently asked questions tab of the PepeCoin website, it asks, was PepeCoin created as a joke? And the response from the team is no. PepeCoin was created with the intent to be the best option for a Pepe cryptocurrency. PepeCoin was fairly launched and has extremely low fees. It is merge mineable with both Litecoin and Dogecoin, and it's on its own blockchain. And I know your first question is going to be, well, what's the difference? It's a frog on a coin. And the difference between the two is PepeCoin, which is actually a token and kind of misleading, is a smart contract through the Ethereum network, while Pepe or PepCoin is on its own blockchain through the Scrypt algorithm. And I know you guys are probably thinking, okay, it doesn't really matter, coin, token, potato, potato. And it kind of does matter quite a bit, because if you care or understand what got cryptocurrency so popular and so mainstream so quickly, a lot of it had to do with the privacy, the security, and the practicality of transferring money from person to person. And when you have a token, you're reliant on a parent blockchain to provide and send the token. When you have your own blockchain, you rely on your community in order to, one, move the blockchain along and send the token, but you also don't have an owner. The community is the owner. At any point with a blockchain, you could fork it, and you could fork into a new direction than what was previously established, as long as the community agrees with it. We saw this with Bitcoin, and we saw this with Ethereum. So if you go on over to pepecoin.org, which I linked in the description, and head on over to the frequently asked questions page, you can scroll down to the tokenomics section, and you can see that the tokenomics are very similar to Doge. Currently, we're at the 62,500 coins per block rate, and once it hits 600,000, it will forever be 10,000 coins per block. If we, as a community, decide that we don't want it to be 10,000, we want it to be lower, and we want it to continue and perpetually half, essentially, we could then fork the blockchain and make it do that. Within the community itself, we had this gentleman who was able to set up a sponsored MMA event. We will have banners around the rings. We will have advertisements within the actual viewing board itself and the screen. A lot to come, a lot of good things to come from this project moving forward. And I do think that that should be highlighted. So in terms of how to obtain PepeCoin, there are numerous outlets. We have community-driven faucets like that Flappy Pepe you watched me play, or Pep Blocks, which is a flat 5 every hour. And we are listed on quite a few exchanges as of now. I primarily use non-KYC, or you could use ZegX. Both are very popular exchanges, and there's a lot of volatility and volume here. And as you can see, we're up, it's about the same, but we're up about 38% today alone. And as of recording this video, these are the ones available in my country. Just take note that depending on your country of origin, certain exchanges might be available to you, some might not, and that's important to take that into account. And that's all for today. I look forward to seeing you all in Discord and talk to you guys in the future. And if you need any help with anything, setting anything up, please drop it in the comments. And if you have any video ideas or want me to explain or provide any content, please, by all means, drop it in the comments, and I will be responding to every single one of you.